Red buff secured. Elder Drake started, but so slowly. Flandre gonna move forward.
Oh, they find Flandre, do they? Oh, he runs. The arrow lands. Is he dead? CC, he just doesn't die. How does he not die? How does he not die? Tarzan. Oh, Doran finds it. Doran. We find. Shanks dead. Shanks dead. This is it, I think. Flandre has TP though. They have to go on hope. They have to go on hope here.
He's trying to link up with the team.
Oh,
the minions are here. They need to turn it. That's the teleport.
Okay, T1. They've got to understand this.
Can they knock him up? Immediately, can they?
Solar Snare looking to lock him up.
No, T1.
Hope is excited. Flandre's got the kill. Solar Snare on Hope, but it's not going to do anymore. Flandre's going to try to get away. Goes back in here for the Q1. Tarzan wants to engage on the Gumayushi, but he can't.
Guma finds a kill.
Faker can't get the damage. Hope
Guma.
Gumayushi's still alive.
Literally 1 HP. Guma Faker.
For another delayed ace.
Guma.
T1 kite into the alcove of death. They take down AL, and they're going to reset. The Elder is still on the table, and the Hex Gates are at the ready.
Okay, I much prefer T1's draft here. The range is much stronger. They have a Pantheon that can actually bully Kiana a bit early. And the Rakan is usually a decent matchup into Braum, right? I do prefer T1's draft a bit more here.
Like you already first turret 14 minutes into the game. Now T1 starting up the second Drake. They want to try to keep stacking here. Keria disengaging as AL's on the approach. T1 grouped up as 4. The Drake is down to 2000 HP. Faker joins up with everybody. It's a 5.
They're looking for the fight. Doran goes in. Flashes.
Tries to lead the charge with the flash detonating smash, but he's only going to be beat down himself.
Okay, he goes back in. Double knockup. Owner gets a kill. Doran takes forever to die. Okay, they win this fight. They're chasing. Are they all just dead here? Oh, he gets Tarzan as well. Faker. And Shanks get a kill, but I don't think he can. Actually, I think he's dead as well now. He got flashed. Ooh, that hit. Wait, Faker goes in. I think he's just dead here. Yeah, he's just dead. Ooh, and he gets the solve. Okay, that team fight was really good.
Once again, it's Faker in the clutch in the fight.
Yeah, I told you. I mean, this team fighting would be much better. Like, yeah.
What a play from the
okay, the game was pretty slow, but now they opened it up.
Baby. And Doran's gonna go for a flash ultimate here and just start out the fight. We're talking about the Scion value is always gonna be there. He immediately got the Braum ult and the Braum wall out, and then Faker gets that shove into the Keria engage. Keria charms.
God damn, he actually got 2 of them as well there. I didn't see the sub. He's insane. He hit 3 subs this fight, by the way.
Go for the chase. And the fact
like,
that
how does he
Doran
actually hit Tarzan?
Than a flash out of river sets up so nicely for T1. Has to be a way of finding a bypass to
okay, they go in on him, but Faker as owner here. TP is coming in. Faker's dead here though. Yeah. They were too late, I think, in covering it.
A little bit of a problem. No, Doran has the ulti on.
Again, the flashes will be critical here.
Oh, he ults immediately onto him. He cleanses. Faker is here. He misses the knock, but Ezreal is dead. Damn, they find the kills there. That was a really good turn by Keria. Really good turn by Keria. Oh my god, he gets 3 of them, but I think he's alone. He can't really do that. Yeah, he got a flash out. Owner is dead here. They won't go back in. Wait. Sion is here. He gets the flash out.
Shanks with a flash to the side to avoid the engage coming out from T1's top laner. Doran's gonna try to run.
Yeah, that's all, I guess. Oh, he misses the knock.
As now Keria's got to be careful as he battled.
Yeah, I think that's still winning for T1 though.
Hold on, we've got a respawn from Kael. He teleports back, and now it looks like AL is gonna take the opportunity to go after the Otacon.
AL have to try and rush this. They know that they've only got a couple of seconds until owner's back up.
Wait,
and he has that ultimate available. The interrupt is huge because that will stop T1 responding with the dragon.
Why didn't they do Drake?
Big interrupt there on Gumayushi, and AL, despite despite the fact that they
got the big Kiana ult.
Okay, they start the Drake here. Honor has TP. They should have just started the Drake earlier.
Tarzan had the Axiom arc, so his supreme display talent is nearly back up.
No, actually they get
this
this.
is sole point. If T1 secure
They
it,
should get this, right?
know that this puts them in a very bad
Yeah.
spot. Dragon down to 1,000.
That's the smite. Are they actually gonna commit? No, they don't have the best engage AL.
But they decide better of it. There's nothing left to fight over. He's going to be the one to try to face check. Keria takes some damage from Shanks. Has to use the grand entrance to get himself back away. AL with control over the river. Still 4 now. Flandra looking around in the blue buff area, but he won't
lot
find
of poke
anything.
from
Kyle
T1 here. AL might have to engage fast. This is what I'm talking about, how they outrange them. Right, so even though Ryze is a really good scaler, I don't think he scales that well into this comp.
Keep your eyes on the engage, keep your eyes on Keria.
Faker has
digging into the pit, putting that tunnel down, making sure he has some extra mobility for the upcoming
is
fight.
really
as
rough.
T1 want to step forward, Doran then going to crush the tunnel. Kyle,
T1 now has a lot of setups here.
Early here for AL, just
Faker
to
be
make
on
sure
the
the
bush,
health
he's not
bar
on the bush,
stays
he's looking for
topped off.
Flandra.
Marked on the side,
Oh.
seismic shove onto the AL top
He dead?
laner.
He's dead, okay, he's dead. Doran ults. Pantheon ult. Pantheon ult. Talia ult. Okay, Tarzan's dead. Tarzan dead. Okay, I think this is game. Shang's dead as well. Yeah, I mean, he's just dead. Yeah, there's nothing he can do here. He tried to flash to outplay, he couldn't outplay. Ooh, he flashes their roll as well. What is Pantheon doing?
T1 go fishing
Oh, okay, he's out.
He's
out.
They pick him off and they decimate AL in the team
Faker?
fight.
Faker is looking for hope here, but he might actually queue Faker here. Yep. Okay, he flipped it anyway. Alright, T1, the team fights were really strong. The team fights were looking really strong.
They will not be full strength. T1 won't just take the soul. They're going to take the whole enemy team. They're going to take the top lane turret. They're going to take Baron. And they're going to take a hell of a hold on this game.
And all of it is because Keria was doing such a good job of matching Tarzan. That Tarzan tried
Again,
to
I feel like both Keria and Guma have been
Flandre
playing
into
better
his
this game
death as
so far.
T1 find
They
the
haven't
pick they
been
need,
caught
and
once,
the
really,
immediate
right?
follow-up with Keria, with
So yeah, they've been
Owner,
playing
they
really
find
well,
hope.
and I
They
feel like that
shut
was
down
what
AL's hope
in the
as
last
the
few
rest of
games maybe
T1
was the
clears
problem.
up in the piss.
Oh,
But since they haven't been making any mistakes, it's just
on
like
that control ward.
it
He
was
starts
really
out the
hard
play onto Flandra, setting up the seismic shove,
beat this team
and
now.
then
We'll
he
see what.
continues
This is the
the
first
play,
game, and
as you say.
I feel like this
jumping
game is
over the
really
wall,
good because it's
finding the
solo.
rest of the members. Keria Rakan find
No AL are in the bush.
AL trying to set some kind of a trap. They know a fair fight doesn't favor them any longer. Kyle gonna be trapped on the wrong side of the Weaver's
My God, he
wall.
actually got
Seismic
Shanks
shove connects onto
on the
Shanks,
flick
who immediately
there.
goes golden, but it's gonna be a 2-for-1
Ooh,
deal.
this is a good
Supreme
but
display of talent at least
yeah,
takes
but I mean,
Keria out in the
this is too much.
process. But T1 have still won the fight. They're gonna keep pushing forward. They've got the Baron, they've got the Soul, they've got the Elder Dragon now.
Yeah, they have to go on them now. Sion needs to ult. Sion needs to ult.
Elder Dragon down to about 1/2 HP. Hope to
Yeah, they
get
should
chunks of
just go
damage. Dora
immediately.
charging in. Weaver's wall
This is
over
a
the
team
top.
fight
Kyle's
now.
gonna be
They kill
caught.
first target.
A ton of burst
First
all
target
over the
dead,
forward
yup.
of anyone's legend.
Keria
And
just
he's
in. I
going
mean, yeah,
down.
this is over.
T1
It's like
charge forward.
way
Double
too
kill to
strong.
Gumayusi. Pressure on the
Varus,
Tarzan.
Varus,
Triple kill to
Varus.
Guma. AL
Keria
are cut
stole
to
it.
pieces. And T1 holds the
GG.
sword.
GG,
Flandra's
yup.
last to die. And ace for T1
GG.
will be the end of game 1.
great force there from T1. They use their
GG, on to the
wallets
next.
and they destroy AL.
This bot side
Faker
to
Anivia?
play around and
What?
start to snowball. It gives you a very
Faker
clear
Anivia?
win
Yeah, I mean, it's
condition
good
through the
here,
rest of the
right? A
game.
lot of CC.
I love
You can play
seeing
this, a lot of
champions that
melees.
almost never get picked,
You
get
know,
picked,
it actually
and the only
works. I
thing
was
that makes it
wondering what they
better
would pick
is
into
when
this
it's
comp.
happening on the biggest stages with the best players in the world, and now we get to see Faker on the Anivia here in the second game.
Yeah, it really
against
works here. I
anyone's
mean,
legend. I really want
I guess AL kind of has a pretty solid rough, but the popping value is only good into Zinza a bit, and even then not the best because of ult.
So
And isn't
watch on the line here
Nautilus
for AL,
okay
going
into
0-2 versus
Poppy?
T1,
I don't remember.
as the LPL second seed would not be the way that you
Yeah.
were expecting.
So
this
even
one to
the
try and
range
start
is
off, but
actually
T1
kind of on
once again
T1 side a bit.
looking
Not
strong in
really,
game
but
1 versus the LPL.
it's
But after season
because
we get
of
onto the
yeah.
Rift,
I don't.
if they can
I really
continue
like
that
that pick. It
trend.
actually fits really well.
Faker
for the Wukong level 3 gank potential.
Yeah, they're going
here
for
in
the
bottom
gank
lane.
here,
Keria
though.
goes in with a
Is
dredge
Kale
line.
dead,
A lot of
though?
damage onto
No.
Kyle. He flashes away.
He actually
She
is.
flashes after. One
Oh
more
my
time.
God, he didn't die. The ignite didn't kill him.
Denies it. Shanks has to immediately
Okay,
get
they're
out of there.
going.
Justice
Is
Flash
Galio
clears
dead
the
here?
wall,
He has
but now
flash,
the follow-up
nope.
there from the Flash Frost as T1 jumps in position right as the wave is ready to crash. They don't want to allow Flandra to try to clear
He
this
start
out.
clip. Can he kill
Enemy
him?
gonna absorb it here with a star. Wind becomes
Okay.
lightning. Flandra with a
Oh my
flash
God, he
away.
actually didn't
Doran's
die?
gonna burn him
Okay,
down,
he
but
died.
needs a little bit more
Okay, but at least he loses a couple of it.
Flandre
Damn, Cookie
getting
though
one
value is
back in
crazy.
this trend
But
of
he does
T1
lose quite a few
diving
minions
at
though, so
Bessa
it is
and
kind
not
of worth it
working
for
out.
T1,
Will
right?
Canadian this mid-wave.
Looking for that public
Okay, they go on
execution, and he
Faker
finds it.
here.
Faker gets jumped on. Flandre going in, trying
He
to
flashed
block
out,
the
but
rebirth,
I
and
think
they
he's
get
dead
it.
here.
They've scrambled the egg, and there's
Yeah.
the feat of warfare for anyone's lead. Flandre, the public
Ooh,
execution.
Doran
plus
almost
the
kills
flash
him,
to try to get
and he
away.
kills him.
Flash electro harpoon.
No way! No way! That looked so good and he dies?
Reinforcement from Shanks for the shield, for the outplay to stop Doran in his tracks.
Oh, this is worth it, Draven gets the kill. Worth it, 1-for-1. Draven kill, and they get the Drake. That's actually worth it. 2000 IQ by Doran
It
there.
looks so good for AL, but Guma finds the cash in with the ult from the opposite side of the map, and now AL, they need to be careful.
Yeah, AL's
With
got to be
this teamfight
careful here.
though,
Kyle
oh,
gonna have a nice keeper's verdict to make the
Wait,
fight
that
unfair.
actually, yeah.
Carry is your first target.
Oh,
His
this
owner
actually
wants to
looks
go
good
in
for
after Kyle now.
4v3.
Loses half his HP. Boomerang blade takes Carrier down to 150.
No, no.
Faker making his way forward, but T1's not going to find anybody. They also
Doran's
using
in
the
behind.
teleport now. Doran coming up behind
Doran's
him.
here.
The Rumble's already
But Galio's
arrived
here
at
as
the
well,
finest
and they get a
target. Tries
TP.
to find some
I
damage
think they
on
hinted
the
it. Look
Faker.
at Faker's
Shanks looking to cut
position.
him off. The egg again. The rebirth is triggered as Flandre's made his way into the fight. And Gumayushi
Okay,
goes
they
back
shouldn't
on
have
the
gone for
wall. Tarzan kills Faker.
There's no way they can
and
actually dive, right?
T1 is on the run. Carrier dredge lines back to safety.
Oh, okay, they get actually too. Why not stay under the tower? I feel like
for Tarzan.
maybe they could fight
and
that
the
under the
Draven
tower.
is dead again. Anyone's legend comes to life in Shanghai, and they're at a 2,000 gold lead.
They turn the play back around on T1.
Big damage. Have to be very careful about their positioning. Faker himself a little worried about his positioning.
Yeah, he's getting caught out here by Flandre. Public execution, though, not lined up
TPs are
correctly.
coming.
Wait,
Flandre
okay.
has to flash
Is
away.
he dead
T1
here?
committing to look to
He
find
lost
the kill
ult,
into the
flash
Mbessa.
for it.
Owner goes after
Galio
him,
ult,
needs the
no
third
Galio
talent
ult.
strike,
He's
and
dead,
Doran's
but they
damage
find
is enough,
Guma.
but off to the side at
Guma's
the
dead
same
here.
time. Hope is going in. It's another kill traded back as Gumayushi dies once more.
1 for 2 though,
They want
overall
a
the play.
second, and they'll find it. A double kill. Tarzan goes in for the Cyclone. Shanks ready to arrive with a grand entrance. Tarzan's low.
Going,
and the Whirling
okay,
Gets
wait.
gonna find the
They get the
execution.
zone.
T1 still
They get the
fighting
Atakan.
back as the
Wait, they
Atakan
get a
is
lot.
slain
Anivia is
by
cooked.
Owner, but he dies
Oh,
in the
he
middle
misses
of
the
fight.
ult.
Public execution finds no target.
They're out,
Gumayushi on the
okay.
run.
That was actually
Flandre
really,
and
really good
Kyle
for
still
T1.
looking for a little bit more. Carry here with a Sivir. They're moving into the enemy jungle now, and Kyle again just slams Owner into
Disengaged,
the
but
wall.
wait,
But
isn't
now
this
he's
really
in
good for
danger.
T1?
Tarzan and
Ooh,
Kyle
wait.
both so low, it's too dead.
Hold on,
the AL
Shanks.
side, but
Faker.
Hope is still alive.
Yeah,
Faker
these
flashes back over the
chokes
wall.
are really
Shanks
good for
is
Anivia.
burned. Flandre
Oh my
comes
god,
in
Flandre
with
actually
one.
died.
T1's legend have overplayed their hand.
Again,
T1
this is
ready
one
to
of those
punish.
positions
Hope
where the
should
scaling
be
might
next to
actually work
die.
out.
And
Guma.
cashes
Oh
in.
boy.
Only Shanks still
Oh boy.
stands.
Oh
That
boy,
could have been
T1
the
forms.
entire game.
That hook
A
lands.
dredge line from Carrier, and
That hook
Owner
lands.
is ready to follow up.
That
The
hook
wind
lands,
becomes
and
lightning,
another. Oh my
and
god.
strikes Shanks down. Ace
Okay, well.
for nothing. For one.
Well.
For nothing. T1.
You cannot
T1
make
buff.
mistakes
And yeah,
against
again,
T1
this
in
Anivia works so
playoffs.
well at this
is a
point.
team that will fight you
They're able to
every
bait them
chance
into the
they
fights
get.
in the choke
And a
points, and the
gold
choke
lead
points are
and a
Anivia's realm.
victory that seems
5 towards the bottom side of the river. AL looking for the approach. Tarzan.
Okay, they go on,
flank,
go
he
on
flashes
Faker,
on the wall. Now
double,
Faker's gonna try to
but
get
they
away.
do
Hero's
have
entrance
a
knocks
lot
free.
though.
T1 trying to scramble.
Faker will die
The
in a
damage
long
goes down
time.
to
Oh my
Flandre,
god, he almost
flashes
kills
back on the
Flandre there.
wall as Owner's first to die.
Okay,
T1
Owner's
on the
dead.
run.
Guma should be dead
Kyle
here.
wants a wall slam, but he can't quite find it.
Guma
Hope
should
goes
be
in
dead.
for Guma,
Yeah.
and he cuts him down.
I mean,
AL,
getting the
2
Drake
for nothing
just-
in the fight.
It's also
Just
2 for 2 on
slows
Dragons,
down the
but the Baron
Drake.
is up and they're teleporting
The
up to the
game.
top side of the map. Are AL going to go for more?
It looks like they will, understanding that this could be their moment to try and bring the game back in their favor. That fight, that flash from Tarzan.
Wait,
the
Faker
TPs
TP,
though.
but he has a lot of time. This could be a bait. He has stopwatch. He has stopwatch. He has stopwatch. Oh wait, never mind. No one's here. He doesn't even use it. Never mind.
Cutting through the rumble, a little bit more is needed, and a little bit more will be found.
Okay.
Carrier
Okay, this is
presents
AL's
himself
game now.
a silver
This was the
platter,
counter throw.
and it's AL. Eaten good. Ace for the LPL squad. He can take care of those super minions. Everybody else groups up to defend the only remaining tier 3 turret.
Wait, they go on Faker. He flashes. He has stopwatch though. Stopwatch. He didn't press stopwatch. I think he's just dead without even stopping. He didn't even use the stopwatch though. Wait, Flandre too deep? No. It's fine. Okay, GG. They actually found the dive on them, so they can end the game now.
As T1 are wiped off of Summoner's Rift. Anyone's legend
Okay, well, next game.
On top of
I'm
it,
not
so
too
T1 will
sure.
be
I
a
think
little
Silas
bit
is
light
okay, but
on
this lane is
attack
gonna be
damage,
rough.
especially if Owner does not get ahead or does not get some early power.
Okay, if they pick
and
Akali,
so
it's
looks
even
like
worse.
the Aurora is going to go try and abuse the Cassante up in the side lane. And it is
Yone
gonna
matchup
be
is not bad.
Shanks here,
Yone matchup is
looking
actually
to
good.
lock in one of those melee carries.
Yone matchup is good for Silas. Silas wins this matchup.
Gives you a really strong matchup in the mid lane.
I don't know why they chose this. Unless they put a Yone top. Yeah, I don't agree with this. I think Yone is not that good into Silas. I feel like Akali would have been way better. Akali is a good matchup, but Yone is not a good matchup. And it's a decent ult for Silas as well.
And very quickly, another hook lands
Oh,
though.
that hook was crazy.
Underneath the turret, Kael has to flash
They almost
away
killed him.
to avoid death. Of them very close in that count.
Okay, they're
as
looking for the
Owner is
gank here
hanging out
mid.
on the side of mid lane.
Yeah, he gets it. I
Shanks
think he's
into
just dead, no?
Breaker charged
No,
up.
he's
Shanks
not.
with a flash away.
He goes
As
back in,
Tarzan
but
comes
I
in for the
don't like
counterattack
this
there with the
'cause-
EQ combo. Kael
Hmm,
right
actually
behind
they
him
get a
looking for a
trade back.
binding, but it does not stun.
More value out of the level 1 chunk damage onto Shanks.
Okay, is he dead though?
Shanks, though,
He's just
knocked
dead, no?
up. Carrier
Actually,
goes
they
for
don't
the
have the
ball right
damage, but
after.
he's
No
just chanked
flash
completely.
available
That's really
on this
worth it.
Yone. They don't have enough damage to
Well, and Faker is getting dangerous.
Damn.
Yeah, Faker
He shouldn't
walks
have
too close
done
to the
that.
rush, the deadly
Wait,
flourish
actually,
right
he's
after
really
the EQ
tanky,
come in
though.
from Tarzan. Faker
Shanks
still
has
on.
ult.
AL thinking about going further. There's your fate sealed.
Damn.
Shanks goes in. First
Yeah,
blood
Faker
in the
should be
hole.
careful there on the face check. They should be face checking together.
T1, this is the style of play that anyone's legend were so well renowned for, but Hope under
Going on
pressure
Hope
now.
here, he
Carrier
has to
wants the
flash
pull,
here,
he
and I think
finds
he's
it
just
onto
dead.
Hope, who
And
immediately
Bomba,
tries to get away
he's
with the
dead
ball
here.
right over the top. They
Faker?
take
Faker
him
almost
down.
killed Aurora.
Gumayusi gets the
Top
kill.
side.
T1 sent. Okay, both of our junglers have their Sundered Skies
If
available.
AL
Photo Belt
contest
also
this is
completed
not
for
good. They're
Faker.
both TPing. I feel like
Starting up the
T1's
drag,
team
having done
fight here
half
is really, really
HP.
good.
Kyle,
Ooh, Bomba
Tempered
missed though.
Fate trying to save his
Bomba
jungler.
missed.
Tarzan
Is
survives
Jarvan
for now,
dead?
but
Jarvan
T1
should be
is
dead.
bringing
Jarvan's not
everybody
dead.
to the show. Doran in the middle of the
Oof,
cataclysm.
okay, I
The
mean, this
stolen
is GG.
Tempered Fate.
This is
Tarzan's
GG.
already down. Kyle's about to
GG.
die. T1's found two. Shanks
Yeah.
is in the middle of everybody. And he
I don't
has to
think
try to get away.
AL
He
should
wants
have
to
fought
charge
this.
Q3. He gets over the wall for now.
Have the support
Okay,
there.
they go on
but
Guma
mid lane-
here.
Yep,
Has
right back
flash.
to live, and it's
No, no
Gumayusi.
flash.
Already
Actually, he
used the
dodges, but
satchel,
yeah, he's dead.
sidesteps the deadly flourish. Tarzan steps forward.
Yeah, they
and
shouldn't have
Hope's
left him
got the
alone there.
killing bullet. Andra's coming in here on the flank. Jumps in, but he doesn't find the
Ooh,
opportunity
Barrel
here just
misses.
yet. Tempered Fate, no target.
Oof,
Gumayusi
he landed
getting
the stun
away.
there.
Caught up
He's
here,
dead,
deadly
though.
flourish. The
was
shots
clean.
fire out. The Kirk. Harold trying to make its way over there as Tarzan jumps in. Doran's
they're
sliding
able to
away,
stop
deadly
it,
flourish, not gonna lock
and he
anybody
gets the
up, and
barrel
Herald
Faker, so
eliminated before it can charge.
they
And now
do get
AL
some
heading
pressure
down
though
into
with
the bottom
wards.
side river. T1 on the approach. They have stolen the Tempered Fate yet again.
AL got what they wanted though. The switcheroo on who has control in the river. Now T1 need to try and break AL.
I think T1
Okay,
just gives
keep your
this.
eyes on Carrier. Keep your eyes on either one of the Bard ultis that could fly out here. Flandra hanging back near the tier 1 turret in the mid lane for the side of AL as the Dragon is already down to half HP. T1 trying to decide where they want to
Oh,
go.
they're stalling so that they can get mid tower.
Now as Faker throws out the Tempered Fate to slow down
But-
the Drake
but,
a little bit.
can they
AL
get this in
secures
time?
the Drake. They try to defend the tier 1 over in the mid
Oof,
lane here
they
at the
don't
same
get it.
time.
But they can get it
Ulti
next
from the
wave, it's
Aurora
fine.
keeps the structure standing.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Guma gets it
Gumayusi
anyway.
has
Okay,
the
so they traded the
satchel
tower
to
for it.
complete the trade. Dragon for AL, tier 1 turret for T1.
Fine. They
Yeah,
could.
T1,
Oh,
wait a
that's
second.
not good.
Nice Tempered
Carrier is
Fate
dead, I
there,
think.
flies out from
Bomba.
Kael, and now they're looking to go in after Carrier. The Mega Inferno bomb's not gonna matter. Doran going
Doran goes in, actually, he might get it.
Shanks, the
He gets it.
Cassante is all out.
Oof,
Shanks
he almost-
fighting back.
what just
sidesteps
happened?
The third and Tofo strike.
last
Got a
forever.
little dicey there at the end. Gives him the Team Liquid thumbs up. For Fate, no target
Wait, they
connection
TP for
there, but
this?
AL is going all the way
Is he
in. They
dead?
want Gumayusi, who
Ooh,
already gets
Guma?
away,
Is
so they
Guma
switch
dead?
over to
Wait, they
Carrier
miss
now
on Guma?
instead.
They miss
Owner
everything on
trying to
Guma.
fight back as Shanks is in the middle of
T1?
everybody. He snaps
Bomba?
back.
Bomba
Carrier
doesn't land a
dies
lot.
first.
Honor is
Himbo
here.
Shield keeps
Where's
Shanks
Faker?
alive as AL are now
Faker gets a
continuing to
kill.
retreat.
That's 2
Kyle and
kills.
Shanks
That
very
should be
low.
2 kills.
T1 goes forward. Tarzan with a dunk, but he's only going to steal his own fate. Gumayusi barely holding on, but he burns down. Faker with a kill on
Owner
Tarzan.
doesn't kill that.
Owner
Doesn't have the
chases
damage.
hope. The Gen getting away for now as T1 have lost their bottom lane, but they've killed 3
Oof,
in
flash for
response.
flash.
Faker after Flandra, who has to flash away.
He goes in.
Owner flashes to try to catch him with
Okay,
the ball
he's
breaker.
dead.
Flandra
That was
needs
clean.
more distance, but
Clean.
cannot find it.
Faker played that really well.
Abduct. Goodbye to the Aurora.
Tries to follow, but ends up getting caught out. Can't snap back to the soul. And T1 keep the carry safe and find a way.
Yeah,
then
that snapback
afterwards to
was really
follow
clean
through.
there by
As
Faker.
anyone's legend overextend to make the pick.
Tarzan to
Wait,
try
the
to keep
bar
him
there-
safe a little
ooh,
bit
that was
longer
clean
here,
EQ
and he does
there.
manage to buffer through the CC.
Wait, they go on Flandra?
Flandra putting some pain onto the
Ult?
T1 line,
He's he's dead. He's dead.
It's Owner going in. They lock up Plunge, or they beat
Okay,
him
well,
down. Owner's on a
T1's finding a lot of
killing
stuff
spree,
here.
and that's
Ooh.
Faker can't get away. This
Okay,
could be
did they
very
find the pick
problematic.
here? Is he dead? He has Zonias. Are they gonna all come here? Did he bar himself? And he has Zonias. He's so late. He's here. Oh my god, ultra bait. Ultra bait, but he's not dead. He actually finally dies there. But Hope is dead. So that's 1 for 1. That's 2 for 1. With Tarzan. Tarzan goes out. Ooh, he hooks. Aurora, ooh, okay. Okay, well, that was oh my god, does he find the kill? Oh, the trade the kill here. Oh my god, Owner's cooking. Ooh, no, he's not cooking, never mind. Oh, he won't kill. He won't kill. He won't kill. He's out. And yeah, he's dead. Okay. Okay, okay. Faker almost played that. T1 almost played that. But like it's good by Elder. They find the pick eventually, and they're able to get the kills.
What an insane fight for anyone's legend! I thought this was the mistake. The ult from Kyle stops Shanks from following up, and T1 trying to collapse. And with T1, they're looking for picks.
Yeah, Doran eats about 1,000 damage as he tries to approach that brush, and now
Okay.
Tarzan jumps over the wall. Tempered Fate fired out. It's the
Okay, I
stolen one
think
there
Doran
from
is he
Faker,
dead
but the
here?
reel from Kyle does
He's
not
actually
hit
out.
either. Doran continuing
Okay,
to try
they
and get away.
took out
Shanks on
an
the
ult.
Yone also has
And
his
they traded
Infinity
Bard
Edge now.
ult.
If he can find
But Faker
that
will have
Fate
ult
seal
soon.
that we were talking about earlier, combo it with the rest of the team, it could
T1 gonna try to
seriously
bait a
end the
Baron
team
here.
fight right
The classic.
there. Doran has lost half his HP, but he's still feeling confident enough. Hard to do that with a support budget
Okay,
right
T1
now.
is starting this. They know they're on
off the
vision.
Baron.
Shouldn't they back off?
It will
They
be
should
spun
back
out by
here.
the Scryer trinket from anyone's legend. Gumayushi.
There's no
just
way they're
trying
actually doing it,
to
right?
play defense.
It's a bit of a fake bluff though, because their Baron take is not very quick on T1's side, and anyone's legend know it. You can see it there. They've been on it for a while.
they
only
should
half
back off
HP
now.
Yep, but they are not backing
And
off
I
just
think
yet.
they're trying to
Kyle
bait.
fires out
Oof,
the
Keria
Timber,
missed.
He won't find a target. Keria wanted to pull, but he misses everybody. T1 backs away from the objective
traded
now
a tower
as the tier
here.
1 turret also dies here in the mid lane. He died. Flandra had to back off before it could. Owner looking for an opportunity. Shanks jumps in, finds the Q3,
Doran,
immediately
Doran,
resets.
is Doran dead?
nearly killed
Faker
the
is
Barry,
trying
starts
to
the fight. Owner
bait.
hoping to get away now as well with the curtain
Yeah.
call firing out.
Okay.
Faker sidesteps deadly flourish. Doran
That's
and
two
Owner
ults for one,
seriously
though.
injured as AL head over to Baron.
Now that is some good defense. AL got exactly what they want.
They don't have a
stall the
couple
Baron,
ults
they
here.
get
I mean,
you
Bartle
off.
should
They-
be up
they
now.
then get the mid tower, and
Careful.
now they're gonna force T1 to come to them.
And T1
Okay.
are ready to answer the challenge. Faker with a teleport.
They go
ready to
back
join
in.
up as
Is
immediately
everyone
engaged
here?
comes out from Tarzan.
That was a
The
clean
target
Yone
is
ult.
Keria. Shanks
Clean Yone ult there.
Thanks in the back line. As
Bartle.
Gumayushi tries to get away. He's
Ziggs ult
scattered, but
misses.
he's knocked down by
Faker, I think,
Tarzan.
is also
Faker
maybe out.
scrambling as Kyle and
He's
Hope
out.
chase after him. Doran's gonna be
Doran
the next
is
target. And anyone's legend
Oof.
have forced
They
the
killed
world
2 of them now.
champions
It's
back.
really hard.
What an engage from anyone!
The binding into the wall does not
Oof,
connect
this
to
is a really
Kyle,
good angle
but
for
now
them.
T1
Owners is dead
overextended.
here.
Owners in the middle of everyone. That's
Wait,
your
wait,
jungle
wait,
right
Flandra is dead,
forever.
though.
But the TP
They
is a
trade-
mistake
they
from
trade a kill
Flandra.
here.
He's shut down already. Owner's Guardian Angel.
Cards in this game.
Yeah, they just start
And
Elder
still,
here.
it comes
Owner
down
is
to
not even up.
clutch moments.
Yeah.
It's a
Guardian
4v5.
Angels though are
It's
up
not
for
good.
Tarzan. They are up for Shanks.
41.
AL, such an advantage.
You kind of have to
T1
just
trying
find
to
some
approach.
sort of
Doran's gonna be the
win.
point man, trying to make his
Yone
way in there
ult
as
is
Gumayushi
here.
continues to throw bouncing bombs.
Yone
Elder
ult
dragging down to
misses.
3,000.
Bard ult.
Fate Seal cuts through, but the
Faker
stage
does
is
a lot of
locked.
damage.
Everybody up. Tarzan's gonna
Oof,
be your
Guma
focus
almost
again.
got it. Yeah,
But
game's
the
over,
top
game's
laner
over.
is secured
Wait,
by
Faker.
anyone's legend, and they're continuing the
Yeah,
fight.
he can't even
Faker
move
is about
here.
to be executed as Doran falls too. Anyone's legend
Yeah, game's over
is
here.
murdering T1.
They lost Elder.
Curtain call
Wait, wait.
fires out.
Okay,
Most
he's
of
dead.
the bullets
Never
won't
mind. I
find
thought
their
maybe he could
target,
kill.
but
But yeah,
they won't need
AL
to.
is winning.
The final
AL is winning this
shot,
game.
and Gumayushi is the victory shot for anyone's left.
I don't like the victor
You're
here. It
setting
should
up
have been
T1 basically
Alessandra, I
have a very
think.
strong front to back, honestly. Like, yes, you have some
Mordekaiser
dive
Fruit is
components that
also
are in it,
really good.
but
I
the
don't
ability
know.
to just try and keep your,
This is
backline
kind of
safe while putting
evenish
a lot
as a
of threat down
draft.
with the Ornn, having
Bot
that
lane
zone
does
control
get
with the Victor,
pushed,
then
but
actually opens up for the utility of the ultimate
Victor
of the
just
Nocturne
doesn't
to shine
feel
more
good
so, as you were talking
right
about, to
now.
enable the Nico and
It
fight.
feels like he
All
doesn't
right.
actually
We
scale
are
that
in
well.
an elimination game for T1.
So you might as well pick
at
Lissandra because you do
Worlds.
have
They're putting
Nocturne does do
Gumayushi on the
damage.
controversial
Mm,
Kaisa
yeah,
pick
I
for
don't know.
him. They have a lot of
On the bottom side and making sure that no sort of made. But Guma,
Yeah,
Flash forward
immediately
for him.
Guma under some pressure.
The trade flashes.
Kyle and Hope
Really
trying to
low
push
health,
back
everyone here.
against the team. Yeah, Doran's still there. The call of the Forge God. The paranoia
They go
over the
in.
top. Hope tries to get away
Good
with the
flash.
flash, but he's still caught up in the fear.
He
waits
should
to
be dead
use the
though.
cleanse. Hope
Is he? No, he's not. He's not dead. Oof, neither of them died. Guma. He got that was actually really cool. That's 2 kills. The blunt.
Kyle tries to counterattack with Zenith Blade, but he does not have what he needs. Doran now the target. Shanks doesn't hit him with a chain. He's got to try to get away as Tarzan wants to kill Doran. Shanks still in the back part of the fight. Tarzan with a 3.
Triple.
Man, Impale. T1 still trying to fight as Faker arrives in. Shanks down to 150.
Okay, actually that's really good for T1. It's really good for T1.
It's a 4-2 game. Nice use of the Bellow's breath, but he is pulled back by the claw from Flandra. He tries to get underneath the turret. Doran flashes away. Flandra does secure the kill, but now he's got to get away from the turret. His teammates coming up
never mind.
to guarantee
okay, that was clean by AL.
It's AL overloading the top
but
side,
everyone,
and
there's
T1
2 people here
bringing in backup, but they've already lost
Faker
their
does
top
get a
lane.
lot
nice
of pressure
AL,
here,
right?
but
As
Guma
Dragon
loses
falls,
waves.
They go for the play, they get the
Actually,
kill.
he gets them
I'm
top.
sure Faker will get some damage on the bot tower, but now they can actually reset and get
Start this one up. AL is nearby.
T1.
Dragon
I think T1 just gets this.
half
Okay,
HP
so that
already,
means
and AL
Soul will be in
looks to
15
saying
minutes
that they have no
at
interest
best.
in
So
contesting
that
this
means
one.
30 minutes
Flandra's
late.
just staying top.
It's
He
really
has
good
no
for T1
teleport.
scaling.
So 1-1 now. Split Drakes between the two teams. Aria's going to be the target here from Kyle, but he's not going to go in any further. Blast Cone gets Kyle back
hold on,
away
Faker's
as
here.
Doran tries to escape. Tarzan punches him a couple times, but again, that's a very tanky Ornn. Harold's going to lose all patience.
Okay, they
We can see
denied it,
Faker
so
using
this
the
is good for
teleport
T1.
to make his way over to the fight now after potentially here for the Death Realm. Harold down to 4K. Claw hits 2,
Harold.
but Flandra
Harold
can't
at
get any
2K.
closer. Owner wants to
Owner
take the
does it,
objective.
so get it.
Paranoia's
Owner
only
gets
gone
it.
out. Harold secured by
They
Owner
look for the
as
fight
Ornn
here.
comes in,
Fake
but only
Keria.
finds one.
Keria.
Locks
Hope
up
he's
Hope.
dead.
Gumayushi
That was
in the
clean by
back line.
Keria.
The AL AD carries already
Keria
down.
carried that.
Owner tries to flash
But is it
away.
enough? Is
Doran
it
in the
enough?
middle of everybody, but Flandra
Is it enough?
barely stays alive. He should surely
Flandra's
die right
dead.
after the shield
Okay,
falls,
this
and
is
Owner
really good
kills
for
him.
them.
Kyle's on the run. T1's on the hunt. Everybody on AL's dropping. And T1 are
Okay,
absolutely
T1's winning this game. This is
demolishing
5K
the
lead
LPL
now.
team. Tarzan tries to dig
Keria
through the wall.
found the
He'll
play there,
barely
that was clean.
escape, but it's Rift Herald +4.
difficult to fight against his AL. And we see it as they come in. So you end up with Shanks trying to get access to the backline, but it doesn't really work. Doran ends up getting good value, but it's Keiria's ultimate here onto both the carries.
That fake out was
sets
so
up perfectly
clean
for
by
the
Keria,
play,
man.
as Tarzan and Flandra just can't do enough.
Charged with a nearly impossible task. They are going to walk forward. They are
Okay.
going to see the Otacon started. They're bringing in the
Okay,
teleport.
Otacon
AL
fight.
have to send some sort of a Hail Mary
Ooh.
play here. Tarzan jumps in. Only finds
Owner-
Doran.
fake
Keria
Keria
looking
dies
for the
again,
Pop
same
Blossom.
thing.
He
Keria
only
just did the
finds it
same
onto
thing.
Kyle. The Ornn
Guma
Horn flies
finds
through and
Cope.
Hope is already down. T1
Keria did the same
have
thing.
found their mark,
Tarzan,
and they want
Tarzan.
even more. Owner is smashed by
Tarzan,
Flandra
they
in
go
the
on
Rift Herald
Faker.
pit here at the same
Faker's really
time
tanky.
as Faker stays alive.
Ooh,
and they
he's dead.
cannot quite
Ooh,
do it.
Guma.
Finally, they get the
No
shutdown.
way.
AL's winning the fight.
No way.
T1 may have over.
Turn from T1.
They start
Watch
Baron,
out
but
for
they
the
don't quite
engage.
see this.
Yup, keep your eyes on
Mordekaiser
Keria
will
specifically
TP though.
here with the
Mordekaiser's
Nico.
TPing.
Teleport coming in from the AL side. Also
Faker's
T1
TPing
ready to
behind
reinforce.
them.
Ornhorn sounds off. Doran goes in. They're going to knock up Kyle
What
here
did
at the
Faker
very
TP
start.
there?
To the back line. T1. Faker under pressure. The burst of the mid laner. They found it, but
Guma,
Hope
Guma,
is also
Guma.
already down. Shanks
Guma,
has to
Guma.
die. The arcane storm is a typhoon, but AL is fighting back. More damage to Gumayushi.
Oh, he's dead to
Flandra
Mord.
wants him.
He
Flandra
flashed
can't
out.
find him. The mace
Guma,
will
Guma
not
played that so
connect to the
clean.
wall. And now Tarzan goes on a killing spree. AL are winning another fight. Doran locked up.
Oof, 2 for
he
2.
gets away with a teleport to just as a lone unit, and it looks like they're going to grab it here. The Scryer's trinket used to
Okay,
see
they have
what
to
T1
back
is
away
doing.
here, T1.
Shanks goes after Keria, chunks
Okay,
him
they
out,
get Drake.
but doesn't chunk him
Soul
super
point,
low.
really good
T1
position for
takes the
T1.
Drake, and now they're ready for
Wait,
the
T1
5v5.
chose to
Doran
go in?
summons up the Ornhorn. They're going in
They're
after
going on
Flandra.
Mordekaiser?
They want to focus the Mordekaiser. They've got him locked
Ooh,
up.
he's
for
dead.
CC,
Mord is dead.
and
This is it,
Faker
this is
strikes
it.
him down. AL have lost their strongest
can win this.
player. Tarzan whips the Impale, and Owner.
Now anyone's legend have to defend the Baron 4 versus 5.
T1 going after the big objective. Tarzan wants to step forward here, try to find a little bit of poke. Kyle and Hope now.
Doran found
A
it.
nice catch from Doran.
GG.
Hope is already down.
GG,
Tarzan
that's
has to
it.
retreat. Ishtal's impact through the wall. They can't slow him down. They can't lock him up. AL ready to try to stop him, but
why is
Gumayushi
Kasha
kills
there?
this objective
Where is Guma going?
very quickly. TP coming in from AL.
No, that's
Keria
Keria.
on the flank, off to the right, ready for the pincer attack. T1 going to pull off the Baron. They do not want to allow it to get low enough for Tarzan to try to steal. Doran jumps in,
Okay.
knocks Kyle up into the air.
Keria?
Shanks going in after Keria, wants to stop him. Ornhorn through the middle of the fight. And once again,
Mordekaiser is
Flandra's gonna
really
get focused,
tanky.
but he is
Ooh,
not
that
dead.
got 2.
Big impale from Tarzan. A lot of damage
Okay.
Flandre in a little bit of trouble now.
Flandre dead. Guma, Guma. Okay, they're still winning this. They're just too strong. They outscale them too much.
Have only lost their support. It's both.
The front line. Shanks is actually creeping around, but there's not much he can get. He's looking for an angle onto Guma.
If he can find Gumayushi, that's the angle. That's the only way to win.
He got Guma.
There he goes. Shanks with the hero play as Hope
Wait,
tries
Doran?
to escape from Doran. But the
They find Hope again. Tarzan should be dead here.
Tarzan wants to get away from Owner.
But Owner might die.
He can't quite get there. He's feared up. Shanks
Oh, okay, Faker can kill him.
Owner, but a beautiful spell
He kills him.
keeps him
He's dead.
alive. Shanks is trapped inside the gravity field, and Faker takes him
Faker.
down. Tarzan on the run. He's the only one left alive. Silences him as he tries. Faker's gonna recall.
Okay, Faker is really strong. Yeah, I think this game's completely over now. But yeah, the LeBlanc can kind of pop out Guma. Maybe he should go Zhonya's.
Take another look.
Let's take a look.
think Guma should go
Flowers,
Zonya
indeed.
6th.
Guma, he's over here and Shanks sees it.
Okay, 3 bottom. Game's over now. Soul point.
Exactly. T1 has
Wait,
to
I think they
spell
just rushed
victory,
this now,
and
bro.
that's exactly
They just rushed this,
what
no?
they're looking to do. The
Ooh,
Mountain
Soul. Okay, I mean, this game's
belongs
completely
to
over now.
T1.
It's just completely
34
over.
minutes in. Bellows breath to get through the claw. Flandre loses
Okay,
half his
stunned.
HP. The Mordekaiser's going to be your target.
go on
Here
bot
goes the
lane.
Ornhorn.
They don't need to
knock
go
Flandre up
deeper
into the
here.
air,
They
but
can
again,
just
nobody
get
under serious
the
threat.
fight. Oof, a
Tarzan
lot of
with
damage
impale
there.
onto one, but he's about to
Wait,
die.
they
He
just go winning.
flashes away.
Keria?
Flashes
Ooh,
in.
3. Okay, GG.
Keria
Game's over.
top blocker.
Game's over.
Will
Game's
feel
over.
the fate
Triple,
of
triple.
Hollywood legend.
4,
Guma with a
4 kills,
triple.
5.
Guma with
No,
a
he's dead. He's
quadra.
dead. He's dead.
Only Flandre stands. Gumayushi finally dies.
Quadra there, but almost like.
AL
Okay,
will
GG.
die
5
with
games. Let's
them.
go. 5 games.
T1
5
will
games. He
not
just
go
carried. I mean, everyone kind of
They
played
will
really well.
force
Keria
down the
finding
Nexus
insane plays.
turrets. They will move to the Nexus, and they will
Victor
take
was
us
pretty
to
okay in this
silver.
game.
Scrape
Mel on
potentially
Faker?
could
What
also
is
be a
happening?
support Mel.
Or is it
Here,
support?
the
There's no way
first
this is
one
support.
in the tournament so
Blind
far.
Mel?
This is also Owner's first Mundo in his career.
What?
And this Mel can reflect so many different objects here. You've got the Sejuani yield, you've got the Super Mega Death Rocket that he can send back as well. These things that, in particular for the Jinx, where she wants to try and get a reset, can be devastating.
Has
if
to
she
be a
doesn't
flex
actually
right
set
now,
that
right?
up. So, if this
But
Mel
can you
manage to
really
step
play it
into the
into
front
Lulu
line,
bot
cause
lane?
a bit of disruption.
No T1 Pike.
They have a lot
in
of
this
protection
entire
on Jinx
series.
with this
Yup,
draft.
they're gonna get rid of the pipes.
Lulu
You
is
can
really
also
good
do
on-
the X marks
they
the
can
spot for the
counter it.
execution through things like the Lulu shield or a Lock of the Iron Solari.
Lulu is really
so they'll
good
take away that
counter.
execution
If they ban the
potential.
Karma
On the
though,
other
what do you
side,
go
you're going
bot?
to see Jax and
Why are they
Apollo
going bot?
fanned out, looking at the solo lanes, looking at these
Because
big
if you look at it,
potential threats, these
technically they
massive
don't really
damage
have
sources that can
engage
come in for
right
those
now,
two
T1.
roles.
So I'm thinking they
AL
might
have
be going
one
for like a
man left.
counter
They wanna
engage comp.
further pinch the marksman role?
Or
No,
a poke
instead they're going to
comp.
go with that Alistar
Both
that we
teams
already
kind
mentioned
of don't
earlier,
have a
has
ton
been
of
banned
engage.
a lot throughout this series.
So you got to think about
Okay,
other
they do
things
have
to
Karma.
pick into this Mel as well.
What do
At
they
least
go for
by
bot lane?
solo queue standards, Syndra is fairly
And
successful.
is it actually
Xerath,
gonna be in Mel lane?
Cassiopeia,
Not in mid
and
lane.
of those, I would kind of lean
Aphelios or
towards
Ash? What is she going
Cassiopeia,
for?
or
Aphelios
the
or Ash?
Syndra as possibilities. They provide a lot of structure to 5-on-5 team fights.
Aphelios or
I
Ash?
don't like this Ash over from
Where does she go?
Gumayushi. You're fairly low
Does the
damage
scaling
in that
matter?
regard, 'cause Mel doesn't have the
Does the
highest
scaling
DPS
matter?
in the game
I
either.
think it's
I would've
okay,
preferred
right?
the
Because
Aphelios maybe
you
end up
outrange the
towards something
Lulu.
like the Thresh and trying to
Syndra
play your
into
game
Mel,
through
isn't
that,
this
but
kind of
there you
good?
go, Kobe. The Syndra hovered.
If he goes this mid,
Honestly, if
he
AL
might go
sticking out Tanky
Mel
Boy for
bot
Flandre in the top lane,
for
I think they're
support,
in
and
a
then what would they
relatively
pick?
okay spot with the way this draft
Do
has
they
gone.
just go Karma here?
Oh man, the tension, you can feel it here in the arena. They do
Aatrox
lock the
top.
Syndra, one of those champs here, into Mel,
Okay.
looks pretty good. Honestly, I think
That's something like
AL are
Seraphine might
setting
be okay
themselves
as
up
well.
with good chances
Who knows?
in this game. Gumayushi,
Where do they
though,
go?
on the Ashe, we assume could be flexed to
Seraphine?
Keria. He
It
does
is
have
Seraphine.
history with
Okay,
it.
this is like a
Ashe with
healing
Seraphine,
versus
the
healing,
goated combo.
but
Ashe
they kind of
slows into
outrange, right?
Seraphine,
T1
immediately
outranges them.
upgrading into
I
the
feel
root,
like.
into the stun.
And
Yeah,
what a
they do, and
terrifying
the
bot lane
healing
that
is
to try and
insane.
play against, 'cause if
Oh,
anything
wow.
lands onto that
Oh,
Jinx,
now that I
she's gonna
think
be
about
locked
it.
down immediately. And Ashe so strong
The
at those
Syndra
early levels
is kind
where
of
Jinx
suffering
struggles
with all
to
these
find any
heals.
sort of plays. So for AL,
And
it
the
is
Mel can
definitely a
push
hope that you
back
can
the
get your
orbs,
Jinx online and
so
play for these
this
massive
is not
team
the
fights.
best game
But
for Syndra.
T1, A lot resting on a strong mid game
The only thing
into
is,
hoping that Owner can actually be
Sejuani is just Sejuani really on the engage.
AL's composition looks like textbook League of Legends 101 to me. A bruiser top,
Both
a
are
tank in the
healing,
jungle,
but the
control
one
mage
outranges
mid,
a bit,
hyper
I
carry
think.
bottom,
And they
with a
have
pocket Lulu for support. But over on the other
have
side, you've got the first non-Skumon Mundo
the
in
reflect.
the tournament. Owner's first pro play
They have
Mundo
the
ever.
reflect.
You've got Faker on Mel. He's only played this champion once before in pro play. 0
I
and
do
1
lean on
on it
T1's
thus
draft. I
far.
feel like,
And in the
depending on
Ashe
how this game
duo,
goes, they
so
might play it
impressive,
insanely.
so
But obviously,
powerful,
whoever
so
gets
much
some kills, they
synergy,
might
and
run
it was
with it.
Gumayusi in Game 4 that was the X factor for T1.
But it is a different Owner goes to the top side. Tarzan is actually going to be able to show in on this bottom side, avoiding all that vision as well. You can see Owner now realizing, trying to run back through mid to deny Tarzan the smite, but it's
There's a
bombing
bone
that might be in
camp.
trouble.
Again, like I thought about this, this is the only way they can win this game. Guma's dead here. Wait. Oh, they get a kill! 1-for-1. 1-for-1 is actually really good. It saves the game.
But Hope gets
It
the
actually
money
saves the game.
critically for AL.
Tarzan with the wraparound, the first move here on the Sejuani. He doesn't even get an assist, but
Some of that CS, and you're even sharing some of that experience with Tarzan.
Tarzan's not done.
Yeah,
There's a
Tarzan
go on
wants to make
Guma
the play
here.
yet
He
again.
dodges the
Gumayusi and
W.
Keria
He's out.
trying to get away. Once more, the zap doesn't connect. Gumayusi sidestepping that, and that is 3 neutral
Okay,
objectives
2 Drakes,
to
these
0
stats
for
matter
T1.
so much because they're
And what you start to
outranging
think
them.
about in moments
They have
like this
better
on the big
disengage.
stage is how people
You know,
will
Mundo
deal
gets
with
healthier and
pressure when
healthier.
all of the
It's
eyes
just
are
too
on
good for
you
T1 this
and you
stage.
have to perform.
They've outplayed
It
them
just
so
comes down to a
hard.
single game.
So much of this split. Oh, Tarzan though.
Okay, they go on
Tarzan,
Shanks.
the assault, trying to get
He
back
has to
into the match.
flash.
Shanks could be the
Shanks
one
tried
under
to.
pressure,
Oh, I
wants
think
to
Faker
fire
tried to
back from
predict the
T1
flash there.
Owner flashing away, staying
Wait,
alive, but
thing
there's
is Owner
the
dead
glacial
here.
prison. Only connects under the tank, but
Ooh,
Flanders
the
arrived
ult.
into the fight.
Jinx Rocket, there's 2 kills.
Anyone's legend.
Does Faker have
Exactly
flash?
what they were looking
Faker finds
for.
one.
Faker at least gets one back, but he falls as well. Anyone's
Okay, what
legend
happened there?
got
What did
exactly what
Guma
they
not-
needed.
Anyone's
Why did Donna
legends
not,
found the
TP?
TP spot.
Did he
where
get cancelled
T1
by
had
Hope?
overextended and managed to finally get something back in their favor. Even Hope
He carries to interrupt these
They're going
recalls.
Doran here,
Now
but
Doran popping
they're
the
here.
dominus
I
to
guess they
make
get
sure
the
that he
ult.
can clear the wave and stay healthy enough to avoid one turret. But he's going to go ahead and decide
I'm not
to
sure if
teleport
T1
now
should
to
fight
join up
this.
with the rest of the
Faker
team.
just used
The
to
Rift Herald
reflect.
is summoned up mid.
Actually,
Blanca
they pushed
separated
them
from the
out.
rest of AL, and there's chunks of the AL health bars. T1
I mean,
staying mostly grouped up. Keep your
okay,
eyes on Carrier
arrow
over the
hits
wall.
Syndra,
The arrow
a
collides,
little bit
but it's
more
only onto
damage.
Shanks, and he's at a
Top
safe
laners are
distance, so no
fighting.
real value
Redemption.
there. Redemption coming
Ooh,
in.
Carrier
Zero
missed
penalty,
everyone.
No value.
He
Owner's
hits
gonna be in some
Syndra
danger
with
as
the
immediately
E.
Tarzan jumps in the middle of everyone and has to try to flash
Okay,
away. Flandra on
okay,
the
I think
flank.
T1 wins the Drake anyway, because they just
Owned
hurt
now
them
by
too much with
T1.
damage.
They will force AL back and
Okay,
they will
soul
earn
point for
themselves
Hex
soul
then.
point.
I feel like you can tell
Okay, I mean,
they are on
again,
a
like I
net
said, the
edge
poke,
right
the
now.
poke was the
Everybody
difference there,
very
right?
antsy
The poke,
with
even
some of
though
these
he missed
abilities
all,
being thrown
the
out.
poke
In
is
the
just
end,
too
though,
much.
T1, they win out. They get the dragon.
Like
They're
the
gonna
gold
get the
league
tower
is
as
not
well.
actually
This is
there,
gonna chop down on the gold lead.
and I'm
Yeah,
not
they're
sure if
basically
Jinx
getting top
actually
tower as
outscales
well
in this
because
game.
so
If
much
she
damage
can't
went
hit,
through
you know?
before Doran TP'd. That'll go down with a stiff
Like
breeze.
if you get
So at
outranged,
this
does
stage,
Jinx actually
anyone's
upscale?
legend,
I don't
they
know. I
really
don't think
needed
so.
to try and find something there, but again,
And recognizes what might be happening. He steps in front of Hope, throws out the glacial prison. Not
He
going to
saw
find
his ult
anybody.
misses.
Carrier was gonna be the potential
Polymorph.
target.
He's on
Chompers
dead.
are
No,
used.
he
Owner with
flashes
the
out.
flash
He
up the
has
wall,
ult. He's
trying to
out.
stay alive. Scattered
Doran
away from
cancels
Shanks,
the
does
ult.
find the
What is
Mundo, but he's
Faker?
healing up an awful lot. Hope at about 1/3 HP. Steps back away
If
from the
T1, this is
Seraphine.
3v4 and
Gumayusi
they're
looking
still
for the
pushing them
opportunity
back.
to find some more
But they
slows,
did
but
lose
it's only a
flash.
volley. Redemption for AL. Heals up Kyle and Hope. Pings coming
start
out from
Otacon, I think.
T1 towards
T1
that
start
top
Otacon.
side, looking at the
No
Otacon.
TP on
Hope
Natrox.
takes so much poke
They
off the
do
back
this.
of it, and now
Wait,
T1
why is
they immediately
Faker
want to go for the
backing?
Otacon with the TP
He
from
has
Faker.
TP, I guess.
Exactly, and they know that Flandra doesn't have a
Ooh,
TP.
maybe they should
so
just-
Flandra
yeah,
has
they
to
back
walk
off,
all
they
the
back
way
off.
from the bottom
They
side. He's
back off,
going
they
to
just
do it
pull
though.
them.
Pincer on Doran.
They just pull
But
them
I'm
there.
sure T1 have it in their minds what happened at the Otacon in the previous
But
game.
if they started, they just
do
lose
not
too much
want
health.
to
I don't think AL
overstay.
can
They
just
do
start
not
this, because
want
then
to
they get
force this
outpoked even
objective
harder.
That can shred that tanky front line that you're talking about and let Hope start to get some resets. Now AL moving in. They're
They
going to
get
start up
outpoked
the
even
Otacon.
harder, though.
TP ready
I
to
don't
arrive
think
from
this is
T1
good.
side. Otacon loses his patience. AL have to be
Yeah,
a bit
I think they
careful.
just get
Flandra
outpoked
here on the
here.
side. He's going to find Doran, who finds him.
Stun on
And now
Tarzan. Tarzan's dead.
there.
No,
Finds
he's out.
Tarzan, and
Oh,
T1
he gets
moving
our flash,
forward.
but is
They charm up the
okay.
other
One
jungler.
dead. Jinx reset.
Hope is excited, but
Kyria.
where's the rest of the fight?
Kyria.
Kyria tries to get away. Gumayushi
Flandre.
right beside him. Flandre here in the front line as Owner's going to be chopped up.
Owner dies.
Mundo dies. Hope's on a killing spree.
Faker finds.
Forward, but
Faker kills
Faker
Aatrox.
takes him out.
No smite.
Shanks and Kyle trying to get away. Guma, Kyria, and Faker stepping
Who gets this? Who gets
the
this?
Otacon, it's impatient, but it's so close to
Mel
death.
gets the execute. Faker gets it. Oof. That was 2 for 2, but now I think the game might be even over. They get so much scaling.
Every time.
Oof.
I can't.
But do you see what I mean? Like Jinx
what this
got
series
even a
is
reset
turning
that actually
into.
worked out kind of
Anyone's
decently for
engine
AL.
Looked like they found the
And
fight,
it's still, she
where they
couldn't really
pulled
finish
the
off. She
Otacon
couldn't
away.
get on top
They
of Guma and
turn
Keria.
onto Doran as Flandre gets access to the back.
Again. Wow.
So,
these big moments. I mean,
T1 can
everyone
give. I think
else
T1
at
maybe should
Worlds
just look to get a
is
couple
looking-
flashes or something. I don't
Wait
know.
a second. Faker draws the dragon
But again,
out.
they're just
Are we
getting
actually
stronger
going
and
to get the
stronger.
engage here?
Their
Tarzan
XP
and
leads
Kyle
are pretty
wrapping
high.
around the outside.
This is massive. If T1 gets it, it's a Hex Soul. 23 minutes into the game. AL knows they cannot afford to give that away. Hope looking for a little bit of poke, only finds Owner. AL with Shanks off to the
missing
side,
some of the poke
looking
here.
to try to get some important burst there with the Syndra. One quick stun on the Doran isn't
Shanks
a
is
whole
trying to
lot.
find the
Faker 3-1 and
flank,
0
but
on the Mel. Rebuttal
not
timing
sure
is
that's
also
smart.
going to be huge in any of these
T1
fights.
is pushing.
Flandre off to the side.
They see
Is gonna
flank,
be
they
seen
see
there by the
everyone.
ward, jumps over the wall.
They miss
There
a
with the
lot.
upward dash. T1 taking a little bit of
QE
poke here,
misses.
scatter the weak, no
Redemption.
target found. Shanks still looking for a little bit more opportunity there.
Owner still has
losing
ult.
about 1,000 HP
They get
here
a
so
root
far,
on
but he is the
Aatrox.
Mundo, has plenty to work with.
A lot of the
More
poke is
zaps
not landing
fired
from
through.
T1.
T1 they have the dragon down to
T1 is not
2/3
landing a lot
HP.
of poke
AL
here.
continuing to step forward. Gumayushi trying to stay very far
Oh,
back.
it lands on
Goes
Shanks.
Sierra.
Is he dead?
Finds it
He's
on
dead.
Shanks.
Shanks is dead.
AL's
No, he's
mid laner
not.
is under pressure, but
They
he
go
gets
on
away
Faker.
for now. Doran
Doran
creating
ult.
space. Dragon at 40%.
Oh my god.
Tarzan still nearby, but
This
so is
fight.
Owner. Dragon losing patience. Flandre's
Ugh.
World Ender is about to expire. Doran still
Who
here
gets
on
the
the front
dragon?
line. Hit with the Q1
It's also about the
of
kill
Flandre.
if people
Owner
die.
at about half HP.
Shanks finds his
looking for a
stun.
little bit
Who
more.
smites
Dragon
it?
at 2K. Glacial
Oh,
misses
Mundo
fire
gets
out.
soul. Hextech soul. But can they fight this? Can they fight this?
But Owner has already died.
Is Faker dead?
AL have got to find more unless they want to
Faker
lose
holds
the
the
game
flash.
here. Doran takes a ton of burst. Scatter the weak. The damage.
Faker is
the
out.
unleashed power. Shanks has another
Faker
kill.
out?
And Tarzan is chasing after Faker. He gets the smite for the
Oof,
slow.
okay.
They're gonna find another
T1
kill,
gets the
but it's
soul, but
Hex-Tech
they
soul
could get
for
Baron. But even if they get
T1.
Baron, it's fine, I
3
think.
kills
Even if they
to
get Baron, it's
AL.
fine.
A 2,000 gold lead, but Baron.
Flowers. Faker secured the Otacon. Owner secures the Dragon
Wait,
Soul.
oh.
But AL.
Oof.
Oh, Gumayushi hit by the Scatter the Weak, but there is enough distance and the shielding from Keria to make sure that there's no follow-up from AL after.
Still, I like this from AL. See if they can find those picks. See if they can play off a vision.
Wait, they
That's some
go on.
damage
They
onto
go
Owner.
on
Yeah, they're
on
gonna
Owner.
commit.
Is
Owner
Owner dead?
got
Owner
the
just
lead.
dies.
Shanks has killed him. Owner is dead. You want to talk about clutch moments? There you go. Tarzan and
Faker,
Flandre
not
going
Faker flash.
forward.
Faker doesn't have
gonna be
flash.
caught. So much damage from AL.
Okay.
Faker about to die. Shanks in a rampage.
It's still playable, I think.
Legend. 2
Because of
huge
Soul.
kills.
The soul is not enough. When the heart of the LPL is with anyone's legend, they will move over towards the Baron as Shanghai erupts.
Doran, Keria, and Gumayushi, 3v5 if nothing else. They need to stop the Baron from going over to AL
Okay.
right now. Shanks on the side, no
It's
ulti
hard, it's hard, it's
available
hard.
for the Syndra
They go
here
on
just
them.
yet. Tarzan over the wall, wants
Go
to
on
go
them.
after
Tarzan.
Keria. Infernal chains are going to connect.
Tarzan,
This
Tarzan.
Seraphine is down.
Tarzan's
Tarzan
dead.
is traded,
Guma,
but
Guma.
Doran has died
Guma,
too.
it's all on Guma.
Gumayushi against anyone's legend.
Does he have
as
the damage?
tries
Oh
to
my god, they're
fight
gliding.
and fight, but he's stunned.
He almost killed him.
Good kill for
But
Shanks.
I don't think they can. Can they do Baron?
Delayed ace.
Oh my God! AL are still in this. They increased the gold lead. It's almost 5,000.
But they're still
T1,
up, though.
they stopped
I don't think
the
they can do Baron.
though,
Can they do
critically.
Baron?
AL just delete Dr. Mundo.
And they manage to end up turning this. But there was it's this band of misfits that are taking T1 the distance that may just find their chances this Elder Dragon.
Okay, Tarzan eating a little bit of damage there. Will lose the Arctic
Okay,
armor.
for the Elder
Hope
fight
does
here,
not want to
T1 has
suffer
to land
any
their poke. If
here,
they don't,
as T1
they'll
will
find the
strut into
engage,
the
I
bot
think.
side river. Shanks taking the Hex Gate, making sure he doesn't get caught out. Does not want to try to stay there and look for a pincer that could get him caught. AL backing away from the pit now with Keria starting up the Elder. Just a little bit of damage over the wall to make sure that AL are not
Okay, but
going to be
why
getting
is
that
Guma
one
basing?
themselves. Elder aggroed by T1 here, as now it's going to reset. AL, they send
Okay,
Flandre into the mid
T1
lane
gets
to
the
answer the
thing,
wave,
and then
clear that
he's
one
at
out.
3
The
items
rest of
now.
AL
Guma.
remaining by the Drake.
You have to be so careful as AL. One of these spells lands and that Hex-Tech Soul slows you. It can give T1 the opportunity to chase
Take a
you
position.
down. As Flandre on the reset picked up his GA.
Okay,
Can they just start it
T1,
now?
They're moving into the river. They're taking total control now.
No, they
Wants to
can't.
grab the red buff, and
Wait,
Farfan needs
this
to get back
position.
out and join up with the rest of AL here for the fight. Red buff secured. Elder Drake started, but so slowly. Flandra going to move forward.
Oh,
trying to clear
they
away
find
the
Flandra,
control
do they?
ward. They're
Oh,
going
he
after
runs.
the
They are
Aatrox.
runs.
They
Is
set
he
him up
dead?
with the arrow.
CC,
Flandra
CC,
has
10
been
CC.
caught
He just
at a
doesn't
critical
die.
moment.
How does he not
Almost
die?
time. Wild Growth
How does he
coming in
not
from
die?
Gael. Guardian
Tarzan.
Angel pulling Flandra back, but where is the damage?
Oh,
Gael's
Doran
side.
finds it.
Doran into the back line. Gael is already
Doran.
down. Doran killed in
They find-
response. T1
Shanks
pushing
dead.
forward. Shanks
Shanks
the next
dead.
kill. Hope trying
This
to
is
kite.
this.
He
This is
needs
the-
to get
this is
away
it, I think.
because T1
Flandra has
have
to
won the
pivot.
fight 2-1.
They have to
Flandra's
go
trying
on
to
hope. They
reset
have
and
to go on
teleport
hope
back in.
here.
He's trying to link up with the team.
Oh,
The
but-
minions
but-
are here. They need to turn it. That's the teleport.
Okay, T1, they've got to understand
Can-
this.
can they
Aatrox
knock him
is
up
probably their
immediately?
target.
Can they?
Flandra arrives. Solar Snare looking to lock him up. Owner
No,
took a ton of
T1.
damage. Hope is excited.
Faker.
Flandra's got the kill. Solar Snare on Hope, but it's not going to do anymore. Flandra's going to try to get away. Goes back in here for the Q1. Tarzan wants to engage on the Gumayushi, but he
Guma,
cannot
Guma,
find him.
Guma.
Flandra over the
Guma
wall.
finds a kill.
Wants Faker. Can't get the damage. Hope
Guma,
can't get
Guma.
Gumayushi's
Woo!
still alive.
Literally 1 HP. Guma Faker.
Fight into legend for another delayed ace.
Guma.
T1 kite into the alcove of death. They take
This
down
game.
AL, and they're going to
My
reset.
heart.
The Elder is still on the table, and the Hex Gates are at the ready.
The
But they're
Syndra is
first,
up.
aren't they?
It's Kael that is up. But can they stand
But Honor should be
against so
first.
many members of T1?
Hope it takes a while. I think they just get this. They can't. I think T1 just gets
and
it.
just a moment,
They should
all
just rush
five
this.
members
They
of
should rush
T1
this.
will amass
They should
around
rush.
the Elder.
Rush.
There's no
Rush,
way
rush.
to contest for
Rush, there's
AL
nothing
right
here.
now. Everybody
They just
on
have to
T1
careful
ready to go.
for,
Owner going to join
for,
up in just a
yeah.
moment. Kael and Shanks, even with the
I
level
think this is
16
it.
Syndra, there's just
Oh
not
my
an
god, that
angle.
was
And
1
now,
HP.
with the Elder
Wait,
in their
Sanks.
possession, you would
No,
have
no,
to
no.
think
Honor's
that
here.
T1 is gonna
I think
take
this
a
is game.
stroll up into the top side of the rift and add Baron to it.
Ooh,
This
reflex.
now becomes a game of delaying, of trying to deny T1.
I think they just
from
get Baron
taking
for free
down
here,
the
don't they?
Nexus. Having both of these buffs means that they can tear through anyone's legend.
With the power of the
Oh my
Elder,
god, I'm
they've
shaking.
got
This
to
is
secure
so
this
close.
one.
1
AL, what
HP
are they
on
even
Guma,
going
so
to do?
many
You
of
have
them.
to try and
Yeah, this is
turtle
over, I think, though.
and wait out
Baron
these
plus that,
super
plus the
powerful
healing, plus the
endgame
scaling
buffs
is a
now.
lot now.
The Elder,
The gold is
the
also
Baron,
even now.
The Soul, the Otacon, every possible
This is
advantage
actually
you
a bit
can have
ahead.
in League of Legends.
Faker's a bit ahead.
T1 commands for the next 2 minutes.
While everyone else at World
Oran guiding the top lane minions up now as well as the second inhibitor falls, and T1 are looking for the end of the game. The Elder's got 15 seconds
Okay, can they
left on
actually
it.
end here? This
T1
is scary.
guiding the
They
Baron
don't
up
have to
minions toward the
overplay here,
Nexus
do they?
turrets. Solar
T1?
Snare not hitting a target. Flandra and the rest of AL
Okay, they
scrambling
missed.
to
I
try
think
to
they should just
defend.
back off now.
Nexus turrets down to about
Wait.
half HP.
Root.
Owner takes some
Root
burn.
on Tarzan.
Tarzan takes more. T1
Doran,
looking for the
and
engage.
Aatrox.
They found Flandra.
Wait,
but
wait,
it
they
gets
get
away.
towers,
Half
they get
HP
towers. I think
from
this is
bottom
it.
of AL.
Game's
T1
over. Game's
pushing
over.
forward.
Game's
They
over.
made their way on the
Just hit the Nexus.
AL scramble
GG.
to end.
T1 won.
Whew. History is written
They
on the
do
wizard.
not lose to the LPL. They just can't. Faker can't lose to them. Man, but that was literally 1-0 away on multiple points that game. That game was 1-0 away in so many times. Oh my god, that game was so insane. That last game was so insane. Wow. Well, that's it. Subscribe and see you tomorrow, I guess, for semifinals.